Are you gonna attack? Okay, rockets. Easy to dodge.
Bruh.
There it is. Look at that damage. Okay, don't want to get hit in the process, as I said. Hey everyone, RenTrain here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone 0. It's been a long time since we made a video about Zenless, but the thing is, I don't really have anything new, like no new teams or characters for Deadly Assault and Shield Defense, although we did get Trigger, but she's only just one character and she's just gonna replace Pokra in the Silver Soldier team. But for this time, I actually pulled for Vivian, like there she is, Vivian, and we're gonna start off with Pompey. And then next we'll go for the complex, and for Bringer, it's just gonna be the simple Miyabi team again with Lycon and Sokaku. So for the first team we have here is Jane Doe, Bernice, and Vivian. Alongside here is the Mockingbird Bangbu. As for buff we have here is the Ether Anomaly and Physical Anomaly build-up rate, which is gonna be beneficial for our 2 anomalies out of 3. And yes, we have 3 anomaly units here. But it is quite a fun team. We are gonna see a lot of numbers in the battlefield. Just you wait. So anyway, let's get this thing started, shall we? Okay, so I kind of forgot to talk about what we need to do to maximize the points. So for the performance points, we just need to do perfect dodges. Every single dodge is gonna be 200. And of course, the maximum is 5,000, which is easy enough to do. And for the other buff, we just need to trigger Anomaly so we can remove his buff. And that buff is going to increase his damage, and we don't really want that. So it's going to be easy enough with 3 anomalies in the team. And that's pretty much it. So let's get this thing started. So the first thing we have to do is go to Bernice and use her to dodge the first attacks while maintaining damage. I don't want to overstay my invulnerability frames there because I want to dodge as much as possible. One more dodge, and I don't know how I did not get hit by that. Oh no, I want to trigger those stacks for her. Yeah, there we go. We get 5 now. So every time we're gonna use a skill, we're gonna get 1 a bloom. We get 2 there. I'm gonna dodge that. And the good thing about Bernice is she can trigger all of those in just 1 skill. And just like that. So we don't really have anyone else to use, so let's just go with Bernice and empty her tank, and let's refill it in the process, why not? So we're gonna go to Vivian so we can get 1 stack of that bloom, which is gonna be enough for this one. Okay, I'm gonna save that and go back to Vivian since we have the ultimate, and the ultimate gives us 5 stacks, which is pretty nice. And let's trigger an anomaly so we can trigger 1 a bloom. So we don't really have an EX special for any of the characters except for Bernice. And she is gonna trigger 3 of those. There it is, she triggered 3. Let's get more stacks, shall we? Okay, let's trigger that stun. And let's see, let's go for Bernice first. Then maybe Vivian, yeah, let's go for Vivian. So we can get more stacks, and then Jane Doe. There it is, so we are gonna trigger 1 a bloom, but 2 a blooms. And as you can see, that Bernice's tank is now empty at the top left, which is something that I don't want to happen. So we're gonna use an ultimate. Ultimates are quite fast here for some reason. I don't really know why. So we just have 1 stack. Kind of feels like all of the skills are so fast to run out. So let's dodge that first attack. I can't dodge that third one since I'm in the middle of the dodging phase. And let's dodge that. Okay, we don't really have anything for Vivian, so I'm gonna trigger 1 of these. Oh no! A lot of effects are happening. I don't really see what I'm doing. Okay, dodge that. Let's trigger a bloom with Bernice. Go ahead and ultimate with Vivian. So we can get 5 stacks. And then let's use the ultimate of Jane Doe. There it is. Look at that damage. Okay, don't want to get hit in the process, as I said. Okay, tanks empty for Bernice. But there is still something we can do here with Jane Doe, and she's about to die. Such a good character. Almost about to die because I have major skill issue. Oh no. Okay, Bernice. Yes, thank you. I was about to die there. I was about to land on the ground and I didn't want that to happen. And come on, let's trigger this one last time. Dodge that. Go for Vivian first, so we are gonna get 2 more stacks. Go to Bernice. Then let's go to Jane Doe. So nothing on Jane Doe. Let's trigger one of these. Ultimate. Skill first, then ultimate. And that's pretty much it. 35,000 points in the bag. Such a clutch there. But still, we got a new high score, which is what we are after. And let's see who's the MVP. Wow, the scoreboard is actually quite equal here, with none of them even going up to 1,000, which is something new. Usually one of them is gonna have like 2,000 or 1,800. Then the second one is gonna be like 600. Then Astriao is always gonna have 100 or something, because you don't really need to use her that much. But hey, we already got it, so let's go to the next team. So let's go to the next opponent, which is going to be the Unknown Corruption Complex, and the team is going to be Silver Soldier, Trigger, Astriao, and the Electro Boo. And for our buff, we have, of course, is the Swift Advance, because we are after for those aftershocks. So what we need to do here is to break one of his legs, and that's going to be an impair. And every leg that we break is going to be 800 points, and of course, a maximum of 5,000. And then, for every break that we do, is going to be 1,000 decibels. That's for our ultimate, which is going to be quite useful for Silver Soldier and Astriao. And then we are also going to get an additional crit rate damage of 25%, which is quite good. Anyway, let's get this thing started. The only thing annoying about this boss is I can't really choose what leg that I want to destroy. Like, there's no switch targets. Because in other games, you can usually switch targets, such as PGR, and I actually started playing that game since Dante is gonna be in there. I don't really know when though, but anyway, let's stop talking about PGR because we are playing Zenless Zone 0, and I lost the leg that I want to destroy because he's turned around. Like, why? Why would you do that? Okay, let's get one staff, then get in there. Oh, dodge that! I'm not breaking any legs. Come on, let's do this. This leg's gonna want to destroy itself anytime soon. Come on, stop moving around. Let's trigger that skill. Oh, don't want to trigger that with Anby because I want Anby to go first. Then go to Astriao, so we don't have the ultimate. Let's dodge twice. And I'm gonna focus on this right leg that we have here. No, I don't want to attack his head. I want to attack his legs. Because he has 6 of them when he only needs 1. Give it a trigger impair. I'm not really sure. I didn't see it. Okay, there it is. There's impair. So that leg's down. Let's go for an ultimate with trigger. Are you gonna attack? Okay, rockets. Easy to dodge.
Bruh.
As I get hit by the last rocket. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to get hit by that. I really can't dodge that attack for some reason. Let's go for another one of these. Oh no, I don't want to do that. So let's just switch off. So we can start first with Anby. Go for an ultimate. Then how many we can do? Let's go for 3 before we go an ultimate. Then go for an ultimate. Like, see, what leg are you attacking, Anby? I want this leg. There it is. Is it this one? Yep, it is. So let's move to here, where his hand is. Is he still attacking? Okay, he did attack. Oh, I can't get... I can't dodge those attacks. His hands are so big. I mean, if you're made out of machines, that's probably a given. And I don't really know why that broke so easily. Okay. We can trigger it with trigger. See what I did there? Because her name's Trigger. Okay, enough joking. Let's focus. Which leg do I want to destroy? Let's dodge once. Okay, there are 2 legs here that we can break. So let's hope that we can get it before the timer runs out, which is quite close. I'm gonna trigger the ultimate of Trigger. so we can get more of the aftershock damage. Come on, we're almost there. Where's the leg? There it is. Nice. Okay, let's go for an ultimate. Oh, I mean a skill. Why am I here? Why did Trigger go to the back? Why did Trigger go to the back of the robot? Okay, that's actually a cool wipeout screen. It's like she dodged the attack. I like it. And what's the points that we got? It's 41,000. Okay, so I was actually gonna scrap that run because I thought my high score was 42,000 and we only got 41,600. But we actually got a new high score. So we increased it by 400 points, which is already good enough. As long as you get a new high score, that's what matters. Anyway, let's go to the last team that we have here, which is for Bringer. And this is going to be a lame one since we're just going to use the standard Miyabi team. And I'm going to use the Rapid 8. So we actually got to use all 3 buffs this time, which is nice. Let's see, Miyabi. And where is Lycon? Lycon's missing. Lycon, there it is. And I am going to switch this, because I was actually playing with Koleida at some point before. And then let's go for Sokaku. Let's equip the Sharkboo, and let's get right into it. And once again, I actually forgot to tell you guys what we needed to do here, but it's quite simple. So every time he does that charge attack with his hand coming off the ground, we just need to kill it right off the bat so we can get 2,000 points. So we're just going to get 4,000 since we won't be able to reach that third phase. And we don't really need the additional 1,000 points, we just need 4,000. Then every time we trigger an anomaly or disorder, we get laser focus. And for every laser focus, we are gonna get an additional attack for our agents. And that's pretty much it that we have to do for this one. So let's get the show on the road. And as usual, go with Miyabi, as always. We're gonna save Sokaku first, so we can get her buffs out, and it's still not ready. And I think we can do it now. Hold that for me, thank you very much. Okay, we don't need to go back to Lycon. Just need one more stack. Oh no, I didn't even get to see that attack. Oh no. Okay, he is quite fast today. Come on, one more. There it is. Oh man, I got hit. Wow. Okay, it's been a long time. There it is. Okay, let's trigger this. And then Miyabi first, then Sokaku. Sokaku has ultimate, right? Yep, she does. Cancel that. Let's go for an ultimate so we can get more damage. Go to Miyabi. We should get 4 stacks off this one. Then let's do one of those and get 6 stacks. Let's build up the daze meter while we can. And I think I just actually stopped him from doing his attack, which is something that we don't want to happen. But let's see, he is still gonna summon it just a little later. And there it is, but he could have summoned it right after he recovered from the daze state. So let's go to Lycon first so we can trigger that. There it is. Let's get the buff off first since it's already down. Go back to Lycon since he's about to get dazed. And do the usual chain attacks. We don't have ultimates though, but we have 6 stacks. We actually have an ultimate. Okay, let's do an ultimate. Then, and we're not gonna get 4 stacks on that ultimate. Actually, we are, and I just wasted it. Wow. Okay, quite a bit of a mess up there. Let's do an ultimate. We are now at 23,000 points. It's good. He still needs to do one more of those charge attacks, which is something that I'm waiting. I think I can still stun him for one last time, but I really wanted to do that attack. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna save this and cast it here. There it is. Okay, I'm kind of scared here. I don't think I have enough. But I'm wrong. We can daze this guy. There it is. Go to Sukaku. Just hurry it up, Sukaku. Just hurry it up. Come on, come on, come on. And get that out. And 30,000 points in the bag. That's more than enough that we need. Oh wow, Lycon is the MVP in that one. Okay, congratulations, Lycon. Alright, now that we're done, it's time for the builds of the new characters first. So let's go first to the Vivian team, and let's showcase Vivian first. So here are her stats. I think it's in a good position. Her attack can be improved. We also have the signature W engine. And here are all the disk drives. Yeah, a lot of improvements can be made here, but I actually was building her for like 1 week, and that's the best that I can do. So Jane Doe, no changes at all. No upgrades needed. She is a beast of a character. And let's go to the final one in the triple anomaly team, which is Bernice. No changes here as well. Then the disk drives. Let's see. I think there is something that we can improve here, and it's this one. Yeah, that is a horrible disk drive for Bernice. We don't really need those other stats. Now let's go to the Silver Soldier team. Then here it is. So I'm quite proud about this one. So no need for changes. Then let's see, are there anything that I need to improve here? It looks like just this one, but disk drives are quite hard to come by. Then trigger, where is trigger? I think this is gonna be the first time you see my trigger. Then here are all of her thingies. Here are the disk drives, crit damage and crit rates, which I need. Okay, so it's always in this disk that we need to change. And then the last one is gonna be Astra Yao, the best support out there. The disk drives that we have. I guess I can improve this one, which is quite bad. Then let's see. I think we're already done with the silver team. So let's go now to the Miyabi team, which received no changes at all. And here it is. I don't think there's anything I can improve here. It's already at a good state. And as I said, that this is a horrible disk drive alongside that one, but it has crit damage on twice, and including this one. But hey, you can't really be picky with disk drives. They're quite hard to get. Then Lycon. And I made sure to equip the W engine this time. So, oh man, I forgot that I don't have that. And you are still at level 55. But don't you worry, sir. I am gonna upgrade you. Maybe next week. Yeah, maybe next week. I don't really need to improve him since he is a stun unit. So where is the last character, which is Sukaku? No changes here as well. Okay, I can actually upgrade some of these, but she's quite strong character that you don't even need to. And that's pretty much it for all of the builds. Well, anyway, that's gonna wrap up today's video, and thank you all so much for watching. But do not worry, because we will be back for some more action. If you do find this video kind of entertaining, then be a bro and leave a like below. And if you enjoyed the kind of content, then consider subscribing to see more of these videos in the future. And until then, stay cool, stay classy, and I will see you all at the next one.